Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my Warcraft brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today? In a hollowfalled way, I don't know. Friends, so this is gonna be, there's spoilers in this video. Just to let you know, there's gonna be spoilers. If you haven't got into the War Within yet, I mean, it's been what, 10 days, I think? Since early access, people are in. Things are going, but I am just going to say there will be spoilers. This is going to be my first impressions video. This is not a review. This is, well, somewhat light review, maybe, but we're just going to go into some things, as you know, I garnered and things I thought about when early access started, and especially when everyone else got to come in and have fun playing this game. So we're going to go over that. So again, there will be some spoilers and perhaps, maybe, tinfoil hat time about Khadgar. Is he really dead? So let's get into it, my friends. Let's go. So first off, we're just going to talk about story. I am blown away how they've crafted this story with the War Within. I really am. There's been some pivotal points. There's been some gut-wrenching points in this story. I think a lot of things have just really just meshed well together. Right now, from what I have seen, it looks like with Metzen back, it looks like the team have really kind of got their act together when it comes to telling a good, precise story that flows naturally, and you're not just doing stuff wondering what is happening here, what is happening right now, why, what's the story about, who's the bad guy. xal'atath, we know Xal'atath is the bad guy, and I'd simp for her all day long, but the story is doing great. So pretty much you kind of start out, right? Khadgar, Dadgar is there. He's on Dalaran. You all are on Dalaran. And the Council of Six and the people of Dalaran be like, yo, stuff's happening. Because Magni just woke up. He took a nap and he woke up and he finally told us where to go, the Isle of Dorn. That's where we gotta go. And so they're like, well, let's just go there. Let's just teleport Dalaran because it's no big thing. Go to, you know, ridiculous speed and we'll go over there. So then they went over there. They did. And when they got there, things got a little spicy. It did indeed. Xal'atath is up to her old tricks because that's what she does. She schemes and she gets you to trust her no matter what guise she is wearing at that time. And then, you know, Illyria's there like, I'm gonna take you out. And she tried to, and Xal'atath is like, no. And yeah, so that's where we are. Xal'atath is doing her things. The bug people are there. They're doing their stuff. And you have the Storm Watchers coming in. You're on the Isle of Dorn. Dalaran has blown up. But let's talk about Khadgar right quick. If you see and you notice, we all saw that where his hands disappeared and just kind of like almost like a Varian Rin type thing into the big purple ball of energy. But then if you watch this ball expand, they cut away from the where you would probably see all of him just dissipate and go away. And Xal'atath herself is inside said ball as well. And as you see this ball expand over all of Dalaran, and then it goes, and then it explodes, it's shockwaves. My prediction is this: we are going to see Khadgar back again, because I think he just got teleported. I really believe that Xal'atath is going to use him as a tool, kind of like the jailer used Anduin as a tool as well. Now, Khadgar is pretty awesome. He's a pretty powerful, like near Guardian stage wizard, right? No matter what people at the instance say and people joke around that he's Crapgar, I think he's pretty good. I like Khadgar. He's a good guy. We have tea every Sunday. It's amazing. But I think he's going to come back. So what are your thoughts? Put in your comment section below. Do you think he died or did he get teleported away? Let's talk about it, eh? And also the thing that it's all started because some Titan baby chick whispered to Magni, Mr. Rockhard himself, and said, go. And he's like, I'm going. Just saying, this all happened because of that. If he had just stayed in a nap, we wouldn't be in this predicament. Good Lord. But yeah, the bug people are there. You meet the stone bros. They're coming in. The earthen are coming all around. You're learning their history. You're learning everything that's going on. There was some quest that just made you just go, dear God. Oh, are you really touching on this subject? One especially where you're following this unbound earthen. You know, you have the regular earthen, the oath sworn to like, yes, we will do anything the Titan says. Yes, will never ask a question. And then you have the Unbound, who are more like, we have free will and we will do as we please, thank you very much. And the big thing about the Unbound is they kind of, well, it's YouTube, so I can't really say it, so they kind of, when they feel like it, they get to a certain age, they just can't go on anymore, they self-delete, is pretty much what they do. But this one was like, even more so, emotional grabbing, because he had to take him to his favorite part or spot on the beach so he can forever in his statue form look over at this horizon in the sunset or in all that jazz. That one really hit me because I'm playing it and going, are they really talking about this? Dang. The War Within is so there's so many layers to that title itself. And with Andu and everything he's going through and trying to figure out the light, and will he be with the light? Is the light going to be with him? He's feeling like a broken man at the time. And he's brought Farron, I believe her name is, because I'm horrible with names. And I like that character as well. I have no issue with that character. I know some people are like, well, it's because this, that, and I don't like it. I think when it comes to a good story, they wrote her very well. And I like their chemistry together. In fact, I kind of want to see her become a Rin. And that's what I want to see happen. I want them to have lots of babies. Because eat meat, have lots of babies. That's pretty much, you know, mission statement right there for Anduin. But I love how the story is going as well. And let me know your thoughts down there, how you think that's going. I think what's happening right now in the story, in the pacing, and also with your side quests or the local stories, as Blizzard is calling them now, I'm liking those as well. I've completed all of them in one of the zones that I can't remember, with all the stone bros down there in the, oh yeah, the Ringing Deeps, or the Ringing Depths, because I think the Ringing Depths sounds far better than the Ringing Deeps. And along with all that, I also love how the zones just feel alive. The music helps with this too. I love the music. I think the music is seamlessly played, and it just, the ethereal nature of the music fits the zones especially well, especially when you're in Hollowfall. I feel like I'm somewhere in Hogwarts. That's what the music kind of reminds me of. And then one other thing I thought was really cool and I loved, and that was really kind of touching, is watching the Bronzebeard family with Magni and them just kind of like trying to find that familial bond once again with each other, from all the hatred, not even necessarily hatred, but all the strife that the family had gone through in the past. And then he became a diamond dude, and that just became a thing. But now he's hanging out with his grandson and with his daughter, and it's really cool to see this. Blizzard's writing for this is just, they've knocked it out of the park. This is like the most Warcraft feeling in this expansion, the whole thing thus far that I played through, than I've felt in a very long time. And I think that's great. I think that's awesome. Now, we're still new into it, so you never know, something might happen down the road to where like, oh, why did you do that? Don't do that, Blizzard. But yeah, and I will have to say that Hollowfall is literally my favorite zone thus far. It looks gorgeous. The city looks amazing. The Belladar, the giant crystal dude star that's there. The zone is, dear God, they've done a great job. Sometimes you don't feel like you're underground, and I love that part of it. So let's talk about Delves, right? So Delves, first of all, I think Delves is a pretty interesting system that Blizzard has put in. I think it's also great for solo players who just want to do solo stuff. They don't necessarily want to get into LFR. They don't want to find a raid team. They just want to play the game solo. And they can, because you can do it on different tiers. Each tier will unlock another one for that delve, and for different difficulties that you can get into, and I really like it. I wish I had B-roll of it, but that is one thing I forgot to do because I'm professional. But I really do like it. I love the ambiance of them. I love that they're all different. They're not all the same. And I do love that there are different tiers of difficulty in them, and some have puzzles in there as well, which is, you know, I wouldn't say they're easy. I wouldn't say they're overly difficult. I think they're a good medium, rare to medium. I do like them, but I especially love the Cobalt ones with all the little baby candles running around everywhere. This is so freaking cute. Make it a plushie, Blizzard, and I will buy like 30 of those, because good Lord, those are adorable. But I do like the delves. I know some people, more hardcore players, like, we don't like the delves because we don't feel like they're challenging. And that's totally fine. We have raids coming out very soon, which I'm going to do a video about all that schedule as well soon. So, yeah, I like them. I know some people don't like them, but I do enjoy the fact that you can just find one and go do it while you're out adventuring into the world, and they do kind of coalesce with the story that's going on, and I really enjoy that about them. Dungeons are pretty much the same. I really like the dungeons so far that we've gone into, and yeah, the ambiance, everything looks great. The art assets, it's just really good. It feels good to get back into good like Warcraftian stuff again, and these dungeons also bring that to bear. Now, another thing that came in here outside of the main story campaign, which I think is really good, I'm really enjoying it, I think it's awesome, we also are digging into the new hero talents that we're getting. And I will have to say that out of everything we've gotten in this expansion set and everything within the War Within, for me, I'm kind of like meh on the hero talents. I know there's some talents you're like, wow, these are pretty cool, but at least for me and my warlock, we're just sitting there doing the Hellcaller stuff. I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, it's doing something. I don't feel like an overtly god. I mean, you kind of started the War Within feeling that way if you're coming in with like the event armor and Dragonflight armor as doing that, but I don't really feel like the heroic stuff does much. I kind of wish they had instead of just, you know, going, hey, when you reach level 71, you can start your heroic talents. I wish I kind of put like a quest for them, you know, to get more power, to go to your class vendor dudes. My brain is dying because forgetting what these things are called. But I wish I had done like a quest, make it more meaningful, and maybe make them a little bit more powerful. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on your tunes. Do you like the hero talents? How do you think those are working out for you? For me right now, I'm just like, I can take it or leave it. That's pretty much where I stand on this. But I think overall with the War Within, my impressions of it, I think it's pretty good. I'm right now, and this might change. You never know what will happen in updates. But right now, I'm going to give it a 9 beards out of 10 beards. I think right now this feels like a great Warcraft expansion. It's a great stepping stone, or stepping off point into the World Saga for the World Soul Saga. And that's what, you know, Chris Metzen was talking about when he had that interview with Scott Johnson. And by the way, did you know Scott Johnson in the instance, they're back? Boy, I feel old. And I'm enjoying them. You should go find them on Spotify and all that jazz. But that's what Chris was talking about. Like, you know, you got to remember that, you know, the War Within is the stepping stone into the World Saga. So things might feel a little shorter. And I think that's on purpose because they want to, you know, wrap up everything with the trilogy before people like me and our grandkids are crawling all over us trying to help us navigate Azeroth while we're, you know, in hospice. But it's kind of like, I'm almost there. Anduin, I'm coming, Anduin. Oh, Jaina. So I like that. And I have noticed that the pacing seems a little shorter in some aspects, especially in the campaign, but overall I think the pacing is beautiful. I'm not FOMOing over everything. I feel like everything's as naturally flowing, and I think that's awesome. I don't feel like I feel like it's okay to take my time, and you should just take your time and explore the place, enjoy all the stories. But again, I think the stories are great. I think all the systems that came in, war bands especially, amazing. Right now, like I've been saying for a while, this really feels like, and it's starting to look like, the new golden age of World of Warcraft. Especially, I'm seeing tons of more people back playing into the game. Guild chats are flying off the thing. I'm seeing more people on the socials talking about it. I love it. I love when this is what happens when a gaming company listens to its community after the whole kerfuffle in 2019 in Shadowlands. This is what happens when they listen to the community and they make a course correction. And with that course correction came Dragonflight with a lot of systems updates, and now we have the War Within. And I think World of Warcraft is on its way to, and is in a pretty healthy state, and I love seeing that. So my friends, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your first impressions of the War Within? How are you liking it? How are you liking the hero talents, the delves, the dungeons, as we get ready to kick off this week with LFR and all that jazz, and also the mythic stuff coming up? So stay tuned for that video, my friends. Make sure you hit the like button, the share button, and that bell notification button. In fact, pound the crap out of the like button, and make sure you comment. That helps the algorithm notice us, so we can become like godlike creatures. And you can also be godlike creatures with me as well, and join us in the Discord where we have weird fun. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and become part of the family here at boomynation, the freak show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, remember to be kind, It's about community, and don't forget to steal your candle. We'll see you later, my friends. Good day.